Y'all, Koyo here. So finally, I have time. Oh my gosh, I've been hoping to actually have real time, like more than 30 minutes to an hour, to actually do something. And I will be looking at Gilded Hearts. A review code was sent by Gallium Games for me to review and, give my impressions to this game, and I will do just that. So I will be doing some skipping around here and there, but I'll be showing highlights and all sorts of stuff. And what was it? A funny story. I actually supported this game anyway, so I ended up getting not only the review code, but then also the actual release of the game as well. So that's fun. All right, let's get into things. So once again, I guess we're gonna have our character creator like we did with the beta. Honestly, the character looks pretty cool as is. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is just fine, honestly. Like, purple hair and all that. And, when I roleplay, like, I like to not be myself sometimes. Especially if I could be mean or nice or etc. That kind of stuff. Baldur's Gate 3 has really spoiled me. Anyway, we'll keep everything as is. All this is fine. Julian Alendi. You know what? Let's just treat this as the character. This is the character, Julian, where I'm guessing this is his default name. So we're actually going to be Fudanshi for once. We're gonna be watching Julian's story. Not my story, Julian's story. So we'll be watching him in his romance. So let's do just that. But when I say Fudanshi, I don't mean in like any negative way. I mean in more of like a to observe, one who observes a BL and is not a part of the, they're not the one in the BL, they're watching the BL or they're reading the BL. That just the most basic form, right? All right, so nice job tonight, everyone. Yeah, that was sick. Congrats on the new staffiness. I forgot who was who, so I'm just doing whatever voices for now until we have established which character was which again, and then I can do those voices. Thanks. Alendi, dude, your damage. What the? Yeah. Oh wait, anyway. Yeah, I was trying out something Verdant suggested. Credit goes to him, really. Not at all, you were great. I'm heading off, I'll upload the logs later. Great work, team. Night all. See ya. I lean back in my chair and rub my eyes tiredly. It's only 10 p.m., but I've got an early class tomorrow. Oh, don't we know it all? That's me. I'm like, well, see, I wouldn't go, it's only 10 p.m. And 10 p.m., I'm like, wow, am I not in bed yet? I gotta sleep way earlier than this. Just as I think about logging off, I hear a ping from my computer. It's my close friend and longtime officer in the Lost Heroes Guild, Verdant. Oh yeah, wait, I think, is Verdant, he's the one who we've actually never seen the real, if you guys remember from the beta. Anyway, hey, how did you find that? As much as I should really go to sleep, I can't resist replying. I know the feeling. Pretty good, to be honest. To start with, I was worried we couldn't get it down, but we made quick progress. Thanks again for recommending that build. It was fire! No worries. I just saw it featured on the content creator, on this content creator I follow, so thought I'd pass it along. I'm gonna tweak it a little, I think, but definitely using it as a base from now on. Cool. You up for anything much for the rest of tonight? No, I'm gonna, okay. Maybe I'm putting a little bit of myself in here, but boy, you gotta go to bed early. Let's do that. Gotta head to bed soon. I've got a class in the AM and I don't want to be sleepy. Yeah, I hate that so much. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, you changed your major, right? Yep, I'm in coding 101. But I'm starting later than everyone else, so I'm way behind. Then you best go get some sleep. We'll chat tomorrow? Sure. We still have to clear out that polar bear cave from your gem quest, right? Oh, for your gem quest. Whoops. Sure, but it can wait if you're busy. I think my brother is coming home tomorrow anyway, so I might have to help him around the house. He's been away again? Yeah, just for the weekend. Ask about... You need sleep, boy. You need sleep. Well, let's see. Hopefully we'll get some time to play. Night. Speak tomorrow. Good night. Okay. Ooh, jeez. I really like the background. How do visual novel how do visual novel artists, how do CG artists, see, I keep going down to like the more base form. How do artists do architecture like that? How do they make it so pseudo or even realistic? Like the realism here is just awesome. It's the shading and oh my god, I'm sorry. Anyway, I shut down my PC and head out of my room, grabbing an empty glass from my desk. I'll refill it and then get ready for bed. Just as I'm approaching the little kitchenette in my shared accommodation, though, I hear the front door open. It's... Casper! I'm going after Casper. I already know that. Since the beta, I'm going after Casper. Casper is mine and mine alone, and you can't have him. Anyway, it's my roommate Casper, back from his audition. He's a theater major, in his final year. It's just the two of us here in this little off-campus place. I got moved here a few weeks ago when I switched majors, and Casper came the week after me. We haven't spoken much since he moved in. I'm not sure why he got put with a freshman. I wish I could get to know him better. He seems to be really friendly, so I'm hoping we get to speak more. Doesn't hurt that he's easy on the eyes either. Tonight, he's looking pretty dejected. I wonder if something bad happened. Hey, Julian. Hi, how are you? Well, honestly, not great. I just completely threw that audition. Oh man, what happened? Oh! Casper! You're so freaking sexy! Oh my gosh, like, I'm all over this. I'm all over this. Like, you gotta, oh my god, he has everything. He walks further into the room, pulling his shoes off and flops onto the couch. I want to flop on that couch with him too. I just got all up in my head about it. This is a dream, you know? I'm so close, and then I think about how this one could be the one. It just gets me all jittery. I'm just not in the right headspace. That sounds rough. He nods. I feel sorry for him. I haven't seen him look this down before. It must have been a really important audition. Ask him more about the audition. He doesn't need to relive it again. Oh. Ooh. Like, I don't want to stress him more, but I want to be there for him. Do you want to talk about it? Honestly, not really. I just want to forget it ever happened. Ooh. No, okay. I want to get the first one. I want to get at least the first one. Just give me one. The others, fine. Yeah, no. But I had a feeling. Right? I was like, well, I might stress him, but at the same time, I want to be supportive. He doesn't need to relieve it again. And then this way we could also see what the choices are like. How different are the choices? I glanced at the clock and then made my decision. Okay, so this is probably what would have happened next. All right, it just so happens I was about to go out and buy some snacks. You want some ice cream? You look like you could use some. Any flavor you like. My treat. I think I read that wrong. Any flavor you like? My treat. Yeah, probably like that. He smiles slightly. Oh, he's like, what? For me? I suppose I've not had my ice cream moment yet since breaking up with Danny. Oh, well, honey, tell me all about it. You know, breakups just don't get you in the right headspace, you know? They take you out of the right headspace, like, for such a long time even. Yeah, go on then. Neapolitan, if they have it. Strawberry will do if they don't. Neapolitan? What's wrong with... Neapolitan's great. Fellow Neapolitan enjoyer, I see. He grins. It's the best, isn't it? Maybe I'll let you share if you're lucky. I laugh and elbow him. Thanks, Julian. My pleasure. God damn. I grab my coat off the hook of the door and slip my feet into my comfortable shoes. See you in 5. Heading across. Also, love the graphics once again. Wait, was this in the beta, or am I just? Was it so long ago that I'm not remembering? I don't know. Archie is behind his counter as usual, on his laptop. Of course he would be, always on that laptop. I often come in here late after finishing a raid, and he's always on the night shift. We've never exchanged words beyond the basic pleasantries, but I think he's really hot. We'll see about that. Now I know how he looks. I locate the ice cream quickly, and luckily they have Neapolitan, and grab myself an energy drink. What? Why are you grabbing yourself myself? Why are we grabbing myself an energy drink? I'm supposed to sleep. Aren't what? Nani? What? And a bag of chips. I'm going to need the boost in. Okay. On my way to the counter, I notice a guy standing really close to the alcohol and looking around. He looks a little shifty, so I keep my eye on him. Oh, I remember what happens here. Hey, Archie, what's up? I mean, just look at him. He's like leaning over, maybe for his laptop, but he's leaning over to look at me also. Okay. Archie looks up as I approach and stands, ready to scan my items. No, he's standing up to look at me. Hey, will this be all? Yeah, thanks. I'm still watching the shady person out the corner of my eye. He moves too suddenly to be natural and keeps looking behind himself nervously. You know. I can't just sit by and let someone steal. Something about the man who stands by and sees evil being done is as bad as the evildoer himself. Well, you're not really accessory to crime unless you're like also hiding the information, I guess, right? I speak in Archie in a low voice. Excuse me? I think that guy over there, I'm like speaking into my microphone, might be lifting your beer. Oh, look at that face. He's like, what? What? His eyes widen and shift past me to the perpetrator. You're right, he is. Hey, you! He vaults over the counter and runs towards the figure. The shoplifter panics and makes a break for the door. No, why not? Wait. No, I shouldn't get involved. What if I make things worse? I mean, I'm just saying. I don't work there. I don't know. Oh, whoa. I just start flying out. I stand frozen at the counter watching the scene unfold. The door closes just as he reaches them. He skids to a stop, swearing, but before he can turn around, Archie is on him. He tackles him to the floor and pulls 4 cans out of the beer. Oh my god. Get off me! I was gonna pay for those! Sure you were, buddy. Get out, and be grateful I'm not calling the cops. F you, dickhead! The would-be thief stands up and spits at Archie's feet and runs off. Actually, I'm just curious. What kind of settings do we have? Cause... Okay! Haha! I was like, yo, I know we're not gonna run into anything soon. Like, nah, not in the beginning, surely, but... YouTube. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Appreciate. Whoops, I'm sorry for bumping my mic. That's definitely like a big bonus, I think. Like, that's something visual novels should include nowadays, I think, because even if it's like 18 plus, having the ability to be able to stream it as a non-18 plus by just simply turning off adult content is like the best thing ever, because especially for me, like, you know, there's some visual novels I would play, but, you know, 18 plus scenes and all, and I mean, I can skip them, but when they come unexpected for a game you literally have no idea about, like myself right now, yeah, it's good to be aware of that. This would-be thief stands up and spits at Archie's feet and runs off. Ew, I was just, you know, looking out for you, Archie senpai. But no, thanks for your help there. What's your name? I think I've seen you in here before. I think it's Julian. I live around the corner from here, so I come in now and again. Nice to meet you, Archie. Likewise. You saved my ass back there. Anything that gets stolen on my shift comes out of my paycheck, so that would have been a real pain. Thanks. No problem. Woo. Wait, am I actually literally being like, ooh, blushy? I mean, I was literally kind of doing that. So, even though that we're playing Julian, we're not playing Koyo. I'm so taken aback by his gorgeous strawberry blonde hair and warm eyes that I'm struggling to get the words out. Well, I mean, when you're looking at me with bedroom eyes like that, saying like, hey, you want to come by my place tonight? You know? Like, this is bad. He grins at me and I feel like I might just fade. Ah! I owe you one. Let me know if I can ever repay the favor, okay? I'm sorry, I'm having too much fun with this. Sure, I'll see you around. I pay for my bill, my items, and with a final wink, Archie waves goodbye. Ugh! Don't do this to me, Archie-senpai. There's no denying he's attractive, but I barely know him. I mean, come on, you know, he's being kind of okay. I mean, he's not like catcalling me or nothing. Yeah, no, it's like he knows and I know. I'll think about it. How do people as cute as him even exist? I can't wait to cash in that favor. Before long, I'm back home. Yee, Casper! Casper is sitting on the couch idly watching television. I grab 2 spoons, kick off my shoes, and slump on the couch beside him. Ah! So close to him. You'll never guess what happened to me. Attacked by a bear? Almost. Caught a shoplifter. Whoa, really? I open the tub and offer him a spoon. He takes it and we dig in. Yeah, I'm surprised I kept my cool. Especially with the guy behind the counter being, well, to be honest, super hot. Casper raises an eyebrow at this. Corner shop guy? I suppose I can see it, if you're into blondes. Didn't know you liked guys, though. Yeah, I've been out since I was about 15. Cool, the same here. I came out pretty early, though I suppose it was fairly easy for me with a background in theater. People are more surprised when you're straight. I'm lucky. No traumatic family reaction. No lost friends. My whole life just kind of carried on. You're right that we're the lucky ones. My life was pretty perfect, to be honest. At least until I met Danny and everything tits up. He pauses, while his smile dimming. But that's a story for another time. I've had enough being maudlin tonight. Tell me about the online game you play. I hear you talking to your friends all the time. I'm surprised to hear that Casper's interested. He doesn't seem the gaming type, but I decide to humor his change of subject. It's called Lost Heroes. Have you ever heard of it? There was a club for it in my high school. Beyond that, no. It's an MMORPG. Basically, you can play online with a bunch of other people. You've got all your standard fantastical archetypes, wizards, warriors, thieves, you name it. You create your own character and do quests, level up, and earn cool armor, gain reputation with the city folk, and kill final bosses. For that, you need a raid group of 25 people, and we have to talk on comms, so that's probably what you're hearing. Sounds pretty epic, to be honest. I was always into those kinds of stories as a kid. I guess I just never found my way into playing video games. Do you think maybe you could teach me to play? It sounds like fun. Well, I mean, you know, if you're asking, boyfriend, of course. I'm pretty flabbergasted, but take this as a good opportunity to get to know my roommate better. And the guild could always use more members. Alright, sure. I'll send you the link to download it. Do I have your number? I don't think so. Here, give me your phone. He adds his number to my phone and hands it back with a grin. Cool. I'm looking forward to this, Julian. It's been a while since I've picked up anything new. I should head to bed now, though. It's been a long day. I deliberately avoid glancing at the clock. I don't even want to know how tired I'm going to be tomorrow. Putting the remaining ice cream in the freezer, I turn the television off, leaving the spoons in the sink, and bid Casper goodnight as we enter our respective rooms. It'll definitely be fun teaching him to play. Perhaps I'll get Verdant in on it too. Duh, wow. He's always online and has been playing for years, so he knows the game better than anyone. It might be nice for him to meet Casper too. Other than me, he doesn't really have any friends. Wow, really? Professor Hodge put me with you? Obviously, he thinks you're failing and needs me to pull your grades up. Ugh! There's no way he'd stick me here otherwise. Guillermo. So, we're in some breakout rooms because the professor, paired us up for projects, and he put me with Guillermo. This guy is just an absolute bellend. Surely he can't be all that bad. He is an absolute bellend. He's been a pompous prick since day one, and nobody can stand the guy. He thinks he's better than everyone else here, but won't work with anyone. The kind of guy you step out of the way to avoid in public. Internally groaning, I try to concentrate on the assignment. Each one of us has to create code for a different part of the functioning website. I focus diligently on my section, ignoring the pings from the chat for a while. While I look back at it, it's almost all Guillermo messaging. Aren't you finished yet? You're all so slow. This is unreal. Lucy sends me a private message which I click on. Ah! Me. I can't with him. I'm sorry. He's literally the worst. Yeah, I know what you mean. Really hope we aren't stuck with him for all semester. Okay, no, actually, I'm not like that. I feel like I said a similar thing about the beta. Just then the main chat pings again. Professor Hodge has joined our meeting. I hope you're all getting on well. No, Professor Hodge, literally just be like, wow, I think you should just work alone and figure out crap yourself. No, I don't know. The professors I've been with wouldn't really they'd be like, wow, what are you, an idiot? Are you really in that much of a rush to be hated by everyone in your class? Your group is responsible for the creation of the website, but you'll be working in pairs on each section. By the end of the project, I expect a fully functioning site built from the ground up. It's up to you to know how to delegate responsibilities, but each pair must put in 50% of the work. I'll be assigning pairs who complement each other's style. I hold my breath. Oh no, please let it be Lucy or even Warren. A word, Professor, if you wouldn't mind. Sorry, Guillermo. Oh, but you'll have to wait for now! So, based on your personal preferences, when it comes to coding functions, and your level of ability, of course, I'll be pairing Warren with Lucy and Julian with Guillermo. Okay, first off, what kind of rubric are you using to figure this all out? Level of ability? How do you know? How do you know? And preferences for coding? What? Oh, he's similar to me? Is that what you're saying, Professor? My head slams back against the headrest on my chair. Partnered with Guillermo for the whole course? Professor must be punishing me for something. Please ensure you work well with your partner. After all, teamwork is the key to any successful venture. If you have any questions, you can contact me via email. Professor, sorry, could I speak with you quickly? Professor Hodge disconnects from the chat. For something's sake, Julian, I hope you know I'm not happy about this. Yeah, got that loud and clear, Guillermo. No worries, I'm not exactly thrilled to be working with you either. Guys, sorry, but Warren and I are gonna start our own chat just for now. We'll catch up with you two when we have the first part done. It's Warren. Sorry, buddy, it's him, not you. Yeah, I know, no hard feelings. Wish me luck, lol. You're gonna need it. Sighing, I called Guillermo. There's no reason to use the group chat if Warren and Lucy don't participate. I'll spare them the vitriol. He picks up the video call and glares at me. I don't know if that's called glaring. I think that's called, hey, you wanna lay on the couch with me, hun? Wow, he's hotter than I thought. What a waste of good looks. Ha! He's annoyingly handsome, although his gorgeous brown features are curled into a sneer. Look, Guillermo, I know you don't like me, but you've gotta... Okay, I was just wondering, I never actually checked my position entirely, and I saw it in the title screen, but I didn't know where I was. So, look, Guillermo, I know you don't like me, but you've got to work with me, so let's just get this done. Don't speak too soon. I'm emailing the professor right now. He's not going to change your partner. I doubt he'll even read your email. Well, I'm not working with you all year. My grades will never recover. You're so full of yourself, Jesus. Look, I'm gonna focus on my project, okay? Let me know when you're ready to stop being a child and get this done. I hang up in frustration. Guillermo doesn't message me again for the rest of the day. Thank God. How can someone who looks as good as look that good be that unbearable? As soon as class is done, I message Verdant. Hey Verdant, you here? It only takes a minute to reply. Yeah, what's up? God, I need to take a break and murder some corrupted bears. You up for doing your next quest? Sorry, I can't right now. My brother just got home. Oh, whoops, I just realized that was me. Ooh, you need you for something? It's complicated. Sorry. I can still chat for a bit, though. I just can't get involved in any big quests. Alright, logging in then. I load up the game and log in, finding myself in the Wits End Tavern, where I last logged out after the raid. Verdant's character is here too, sitting at the table with a mug. I join him in /grin. His character is a burly paladin and our strongest healer. I play a sorcerer, so I'm always grateful to have him along with me on the quests and keep me alive. For all the time I've known him, almost 2 years now, I still don't know what he looks like, or even his real name. He's quite the private person. All I know is that he lives alone with his older brother and is on Lost Heroes basically 24/7. Hey. Hey. Rough morning class then? You have no idea. I really wonder how our character looks. The professor paired me with this complete jackass, and I have to work with him all year. Oh man. Talk about Casper? Well, yeah, we are gonna invite him. I should talk about Casper. Yeah, anyway, bunk him. I'm not gonna let it affect my grade. Ooh, good news though. You know Casper, right? My roommate? You've told me about him. The actor-musician guy. Yeah, him. He's gonna come play with us soon. Really? Yeah, we chatted about the game last night and he seems super into it. I think he's downloading it later today. You want to get him? You want to get in on teaching him? Could be fun. Definitely. It's always fun welcoming new guildies. Cool. I'll find out later when he's around and introduce you to. Sounds good. Oh, sorry, L&D. I've got to go AFK for a bit. My brother's calling me. Back in a bit. No worries. I'm gonna go beat something up. Lol. See you later. I spend the rest of my day helping a farmer clear his farm of a kobold infestation. By the time I'm done, it's well into the afternoon. Whoa! Look at the room. That's so cool. I love the damn really good background art. Also, who's that? What character is that on the left? I sit up and stretch languidly, wondering what to do next. Oh, I don't know. Maybe like yes. Abso-freaking-lutely yes. This is a good place to make a save. Alright, Casper. I'm coming for you. I decide I'll work on some of my preliminary class stuff. It's good to get ahead of the game. And working with Guillermo? God, who knows, I'm going to need every edge I can get. I open my test book and begin to read through it, trying to concentrate and take in everything. Slow going, and I find myself nodding off, trying hard to keep my eyes open. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know why, but when I tried coding, and you know, yeah, I had to leave the class. I could not, I could even code and stay awake, and I guess that's like a normal thing, but I couldn't get any work done. I literally was like, wow, this actually puts me to sleep. As I'm considering just going to bed and starting again tomorrow, a sudden pinging noise from my computer distracts me. It's a message from Casper. I wonder if he needs something. Hey. Oh, look at his emoji. Oh my god, it's so cute. I downloaded the game you mentioned. Are you free? Want to play a little? He actually installed Lost Heroes. My heart jumps in excitement, all drowsiness forgotten. Yeah, that's definitely a relatable feeling. I know he said he'd try playing it, but a lot of people say things like that. Oh sure, I'll put it on my to watch list. Or great, send me the name of that book. I'll get it on Kindle. And yeah, then you don't. That's basically me. You know, you could recommend me something, and I mean, I'll keep it tabbed, but it takes me forever to get to because I'm just that busy. Nobody ever actually does it though, and I expected Casper was doing it partially out of politeness in any case. I'm so excited that I log on straight away, forgetting to even message him back. Once I'm in Wit's End, I look about expectantly, trying to pinpoint which character he might be. This is where new players are directed for the first time and greeted and shown around Everbrook by the friendly bartender. I'm actually really excited because the beta never went beyond this, so I'm like, oh my god! I can't see at first glance, so I tab back out to message him. You know what's really cool? Like, now that we're seeing another scene, do you guys notice the background? It's very cartoony in like a Western design kind of way, not believe it or not. This is like a Western cartoon kind of styling of art, and remember, we were literally just in a very realistic looking environment before, so I really like this narratively. This is very, very awesome. They're not making it look hyper realistic or whatever. They're actually showing it that this is some cartoonier looking game. Hey, I just logged in. Where are you? What's your character's name? I'm in some sort of inn. I named myself Moggy after my mom's favorite cat. Is that also... That reminds me of like an actual Moogle name, funny enough. Love that. I tab back into the game and search around Wit's End. After a moment, I spy him in the very back of the tavern, sitting at a table with a group of NPCs. He's chosen Wizard, a difficult class to start with, but I can see why he picked it. It's got all the flashy and powerful spells. A lot of flashing. His level 1 gear is roughshod, and his hat doesn't properly fit his head. He sees me approaching and waves. Oh, he's a little kid! He's a little kitten! Wait, what am I? Am I a little kitten too? Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Whoa, I was not expecting sprite art of all things. Whoa, that's cool. Hey, it's me. Oh, Julian? Yeah, you look great. Never mind me. Look at you, that armor. Whoa. He walks in a circle around. Oh my. This is getting my MMORPG, like, just little, like, comfy vibes, you know, where you just run around your friend in a circle, inspecting the floor-length cloak and my twisted staff, which pulsates with dark energy. What class are you? I'm a sorcerer. Kind of like wizard, actually, but I use shadow magic instead of elemental. What made you pick wizard to start with? I don't know, really. I just love the dude on the character screen with the big fireball. I want to cast that too. This is like being inside of some sort of fantasy show, a fantasy TV show. It's so cool. Where do we go next? I'm down to fight some dragons. I laugh and hand him over a wand, which I happen to have in my inventory for my last adventure I went on. This for me? Yeah, it's a wizard weapon. It was in my bags. It's better than the standard starting one. Wow, thanks, Julian. You're welcome, lol. You have to come and speak to this guy over here. He shows you around the town. I walk over to the bartender and jump up and down, indicating where... Oh my god, hitting those vibes again. You know, you jump up and down, all that good stuff. Indicating where Casper's quest NPC is. It should be like... You should not be allowed to release your MMORPG without jumping. Like, you have to have jumping in your MMORPG. If you don't have it, like, how dare you? How dare you? See this big question mark on his head? That's an indication that he has something for you to do. Oh, I see. Cool. How do I put on this wand? I want to blast some stuff. We'll get to the blasting, I promise. You put on the wand by opening your bags and right-clicking it in there. You do your quest. I'm gonna pop to the store and grab a snack. Then we could go beat up some local wolf population. Do you want anything? Nah, I'm good, thanks. I loaded up on Doritos earlier. See you in a minute. I watch him head off, following the bartender in his oversized hat and smile as I put down my headset. I really can't wait to play with him. It's going to be really cool to share a hobby with my roommate. Aw. I head out to the store and try not to think too hard about what the twinge of excitement in my chest might mean. Hey, there's Virgin. Oh my gosh, I like his sprite art too. That's so cute. So I guess there's cat characters and then even human characters. I wonder what else there might be then. After finishing my classes for the day, I'm hanging out with Verdant and Casper in the Wits End. Like this is a lot of like nostalgia for me. I especially like for the first time I had my own group that I could like call my own, and I was playing Phantasy Star Online 2 when COVID hit, and that was like the one thing that really helped just not have to think about the stress back then. It was really scary, at least for me, because like I don't know, like I was really scared, and you know, I was even like reconsidering a lot of things I was going to that I'm currently now doing, so you know, worked out. But even then, like this is yeah. Casper comes a long way since the first time he played, although he's still very new. And Casper's come a long way. I'm so sorry. Although he's still very new and asking 10 questions a minute. I introduced him to Verdant at the first opportunity, knowing that he'd be a great mentor, and as expected, they get along like wildfire. It's great to see Casper so interested in the game, and even better that he gets along with my closest friend. The three of us have been out doing Casper's starter quest, and he's finally replaced his hat for one of a more appropriate size. I'm like, I don't know why, but I feel like I'm having trouble reading this text here compared to the other ones. We're celebrating with a drink in the tavern before we head out to the next one. I do like that there's actually different text styles being used. Like, this is just really impressive. Like, this is a lot of work, even though it doesn't seem like it. Like, you might think, oh, it's just image and whatever, but like having sprite work happening, and then like all these different UI fonts and all that kind of stuff is actually a little bit more extra elbow grease than you might think. Like it's especially something to take mind of, because imagine you accidentally put this same exact kind of format in, you know, the real setting. That's gonna probably be really just crushing, you know, like, oh no, I gotta go all the way back and I gotta, you know, fix the coding, and you know, I gotta fix what text appears and what, you know, graphics appear, etc. So Verdant, how long have you been playing Lost Heroes? Julian told me it's been a long time. Oh, it's hard to remember, to be honest. At least 10 years. Whoa, that's insane. I was just a kid 10 years ago. No way my mom would let me spend my evenings playing video games. We were really a go outside until it's time for dinner kind of family. With 7 of us, you know, the house got pretty crowded. I can't imagine what that's like. It's just been me and my brother for as long as I can really remember. Aww. Just him and his brother? Oh no. Do you two get along? More or less, I suppose. I'm surprised that Verdant is opening up so much about himself. Well, maybe it's because Casper is asking and I haven't been. And Julian hasn't been. Casper is that kind of person who wears his heart firmly on his sleeve. But this is pretty much all I know about Verdant, and I've known him for years now. I feel a very slight twinge of jealousy before I push it down. That's stupid, Julian. No reason to be jealous that that's stupid. Why did I say that? Oh my gosh. That's stupid, Julian. No reason to be jealous that they're getting along. It's good. Oh, I'll be right back. I've got a call. I can vaguely hear Casper's voice on the phone through the wall. I'm not able to make much of what he's saying. Make out much of what he's saying, though. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I keep like making mistakes when I'm reading here, especially. I turn my attention back to Verdant, who's sipping his ale thoughtfully. You and Casper seem to get along well. That was just my lips that time. Yes, he's lovely. Whoa, lovely. No, Okay, maybe I'm getting over defensive, but he's mine. I'm glad you have such a nice roommate. Me too, lol. I was worried when they said I'd be rooming with a senior, just the two of us. Kind of intimidating, to be honest. But he's so chill. We really vibe well. I'm about to say he's not, and he's not bad eye candy either, but hold my tongue at the last minute. I never shared that kind of information about guys I'm into with Verdun before, mainly because I've never had a love life to speak of. But more importantly, I'm not sure when I started thinking of Casper as a guy I'm into, or what disastrous consequences that might have for us living together. So for now, I choose to stick to safer topics. I analyze whatever the hell it is I'm feeling towards Casper later on. It's great that he's playing games with us. He's really easy to live with too. Oh, I'm confused by this choice here. I'm gonna save, just in case I need to come back to that one later on. He's really easy to live with too. He's a super good roommate, to be honest. To be honest. Really clean and fun to hang out with. And now he's into Lost Heroes too. Total jackpot. I hope that I don't think we're worried about like about Casper checking chat logs, but chat logs exist. Just saying. I hope that this is going to I hope that this thing going on with the guild doesn't put him off. Recently there's been some drama. Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, never happened with me, but I have seen it happen with another friend of mine's group, so yeah. Recently there's been some drama going on in officer chat which as of yet is missing. Gelling Games as of yet, I think, right? I'm pretty sure it's as of yet. Hasn't been announced, but which Verdant is really concerned about. I'm not sure what's got him so worried, but I don't think it'll be enough to put Casper off the game. Guild drama is something I doubt he'd be too involved anyway. I'm sure it'll be fine. He doesn't know anyone all that well yet anyway, except us. No matter what happens, as long as the three of us stick together, we'll be fine. Yeah, you're right. You know what's funny? Julian doesn't type like properly, and Verdant does, because like he's using like commas and everything, and Julian doesn't. He's just typing pretty fast. At that moment, Moggy's AFK sign disappears, and he jumps up out of his seat at the table. I'm back, guys. Guess what? Whoops. I was dubbing that as myself. I'm back, guys. Guess what? What's up? That was an audition callback. They want me to go in on Friday and read the script for this local play I auditioned for. I'm going for the lead. I never in a million years thought I'd really get a shot. I'm so excited. Holy something, dude. Congrats, that's great news. I mean, I'm not like getting, I'm not monetizing. I've never monetized on my YouTube once. Maybe I could just say that, but you know what? Might as well keep the habit in case I do one day monetize, right? Do you want help reading lines? I mean, if you don't mind, I'll always welcome help. I'm buzzing. Congratulations. Thanks, V. Now let's go find this forest witch. I'm so pumped. I laugh and finish my mug, leaving it on the table as we get up and head out to hunt down the witch. I'm glad things are looking up for Casper. He deserves a break. Aw. I enter the apartment after a day at the university library and close the door, kicking off my shoes and leaving the keys on the table. It's only 7 p.m., but the lights are dim and there's barely any sound. That's unusual. Normally at this hour, Casper would be in the living room watching TV or practicing lines or cooking. Maybe he's out? I walk over to his room and see a stream of light from under the door. Oh no. Has he gotten addicted? He's gotten addicted. He's totally gotten addicted, hasn't he? That is the MMO addiction sign. It totally is. Hey Casper, you in? Yo dude. One sec, I'm coming. What did I say? What did I freaking say? Casper's addicted. This is what I did to my friend with PSO2. I see him playing every day now. even right now as we speak. I hear the sound of his headset being placed on the desk, and then he opens the door to his room, grinning at me. Behind him, I can see scattered clothes and oh no, and a telltale loading screen of Lost Heroes. Sorry, I'm just drinking some water. What's up, dude? You just get home? Yeah, been at the library. Just wondered if you were in. It's unusual for all the lights to be off. He laughed sheepishly. Yeah, I guess I've been getting into this game a bit. I love that Oh my god. That's like... He's all like... Hey. Anyway, I haven't actually... Oh my god, Casper baby, please take care of yourself. I haven't actually had anything to eat today yet. I just keep thinking I'll do it after the next quest. Bro, it's 7 p.m. You have to stop for a bit and take care of yourself. He has the decency to look at least a little bit ashamed of himself. I get it. I've been the guy who stays up until 4 a.m. and subsisting on Mountain Dew and playing Lost Heroes, so I'm a filthy hypocrite. But Casper's not used to long gaming sessions yet, and it's unhealthy for him to go so long without food. Come on, come into the living room. I'll cook us something. Alright. He closes the door to his room and flops down on the couch, leaning back and relaxing. Oh, that feels nice on my back. You don't notice it aches until you get up. Posture is really important. Oh my god, he was doing the gamer pose. He was doing the, he was assuming the pose of a gamer. Neck forward, back hunched. Posture is really important. If you're gonna get into gaming a lot, it might be a good idea to at least get yourself a proper chair. As I speak, I pull out some rice and chicken, and start up the stove. I'm not one who would call an I'm not the one who would call an accomplished. Wait, I'm not what? I'm so sorry. Wow, I'm not what one would call an accomplished cook, but I have a few basic recipes. Might be something to look into. Definitely need to do something. My back is actually killing me right now. Oh. Are you crazy? What weirdo wouldn't want to rub? Like, real? Why is this a choice? Are you crazy? What kind of weirdo offers to rub someone's back? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm usually the one who's like, hey, you want me to rub your back? And then like, my friends would be like, oh, what's wrong with you, dude? So yeah, maybe that's why. I guess I'm a weirdo. Okay. Offer to rub it. I just say it without thinking. Want me to give you a massage? I catch myself seconds afterwards and hastily continue talking before he misinterprets anything. I mean, like a sports massage, ease the muscles up. Luckily, I don't think he noticed my awkwardness. No, thank you, but I'll be all right in just a bit. Just sitting on the couch is already working wonders. Man, that game is so addictive. I have so much fun on it, though. Oh, maybe that was a bad option, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, no, it was kind of worth it. I'm glad of the change of topic and instantly jump on it. What have you been up to today? Just doing my introductory quest line. Soon I'll be out of the Apprentices Guild. Wow, that quickly? You've been busy. It's just too fun to stop. My ex, Danny, used to really be into video games, but he was always playing online shooters. Ah, of course he was. I was always so bad at them when I tried to play with him, so I just gave up. I shrug as I add some pepper to the pan. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. I'm not really into FPS games either. Yep, relate. The only FPS games I'm into are the ones that do a little bit more than just being an FPS, but I guess that's how I feel about fighting games also. I used to love fighting games of any kind, but now I'm just like, nah, your fighting game gotta have some content, and it gotta be interesting. Because otherwise, meh, I'm just gonna tire out really fast and I'm gonna feel like I wasted my money. You seem to be taking to Lost Heroes pretty well, though. Wizard's not easy to play, but you're rocking it. Thanks. Verdon's awesome. He's been showing me the ropes. That guy literally knows everything. And then I somehow finish my sentence. Knows literally everything, I swear. Pretty much. He's like my oracle. I take the food off the stove and plate it up. It's plain, but it's filling, and it'll do. Casper takes the plate gracefully, and we sit... Oh, why did I say that? Gratefully, and we sit eating together on the couch. Maybe it's because I'm nearing 50 minutes. That might be why. I'm waiting for a moment where it transitions so I can stop. It's silent for a few moments, and then Casper speaks again in a surprisingly serious tone. It's been so long since I've sat with someone like this and eaten dinner. Not since Danny. Okay, dude, stop I'm not saying stop reminiscing on Danny, but like, did you actually... What? like, okay, if you're gonna keep bringing up Danny, like, I'm just saying, you mention him a lot. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, okay, at this point, it's got to be investigated. Like, you're either getting really bothered by this, or I don't know what, man. Are you still? I mean, do you two? I don't finish my question, but he gets the gist. Nah, he hates my guts. It was my fault things ended, and he blocked me on everything basically instantly. I wish things could have been different, I guess. I loved him so much. Still do love him a little. Probably always will. But that door is firmly closed for me. I'm sorry, man. Oh, okay, so it was like that. Okay, alright. I don't know what else to I don't really know what else to say, so I take another mouthful. Casper sighs. Nah, sorry. Brought the mood right down, haven't I? It's alright. We all need to talk about this stuff. I'm always here to chat, if you want to. The smile that breaks over his face is so sincere that it makes my heart flutter. Thanks, Julian. You're a good guy. I'm glad we're rooming together. Me too. So, I think we're gonna have to take it really slowly with Julian, because he's still not really over his feelings, so it's gonna take some time. But I don't think he was treated healthy. I'm just making an observation, and based on what he said, I'm just saying, you know, I'm not saying FPS shooter, you know, like I don't know how to put it, but if he wasn't able to enjoy the FPS shooter with his boyfriend, actually no, not even an FPS shooter. I would say those require the most reflexes, though. Even maybe more so than fighting games, depending. But if he wasn't really able to enjoy his time even playing a video game with his boyfriend, and like, I don't know, I'm not saying that, you know, everyone would enjoy but I'm just saying it's possible to find an interest, or at least, you know, not feel like shunned out from any kind of hobby if you're really like welcomed by someone who actually like is not forcing it on you, or they're not also giving you very little information and just leaving you to the wolves and then making that thing unengageable, you know? If his boyfriend really like was showing, I don't know, I don't feel his boyfriend treated him right, because he just the way, the tone, the body language, there's something that makes me think he just threw him to the wolves. Like, oh, you can't play, okay, whatever, you know, like he didn't really like, oh, here's how you start, you know, like let's start in a simple map, you know, I'm gonna just run around, you can try and shoot at me in this, you know, one-on-one match between us. I'm not gonna go crazy on you, I'm not gonna go all out, you know, give you a chance to get used to the game, understand it, understand how it feels. You see what I'm saying? And with FPS shooters, they are very competitive games, ultra competitive. In fact, being that usually they only come with a story mode, and then you get some games, outliers that, well, not outliers, but you get some games that have their little extra modes, they're still more multiplayer oriented, and that brings along a very competitive edge, just like with fighting games. And there's a stimulus with that, one that I felt very heavily in fighting games, especially. Oh, that's a story for another time, though. We finish our meal in comfortable silence, and Casper takes my plate and washes it up. I bid him good night and head to my room, trying not to think about how gorgeous I find his smile. And I guess why I'm so forward about my opinion, being that it is just my opinion, it is just my own experiences that I've dealt with throughout my own life. I can't say that's the case for everyone, because even I have experienced very good things too. I've experienced very healthy and very like welcoming communities in the competitive scene of fighting games. Not in competitive FPS, but you know, I do know people who were competitive who actually were very, very welcoming and very like nurturing on how to actually get good, but without, you know, just outright throwing you to the wolves. Not saying that you know, some people don't learn by just swimming. That's how it's done in the current, you know, profession I'm pursuing. But, you know, there's a lot of better ways to help people get into games. And I think, you know, Julian is doing a good job, along with Verdant, getting an extra person who has some knowledge of the game to kind of create this welcoming environment for Casper in the MMO, you know? I like it. I like that approach, and it really reminds me of that warm and, like, just nice feeling that I had when I was playing PSO2. Like, I felt like I was Verdant when it comes to PSO2 when I was introducing my, you know, my new group of friends to PSO2. It was just wonderful. But that aside, I hope you enjoyed that little look at me going further into Gilded Hearts. I definitely want to play more of this one on my channel, so keep an eye out for it. The episodes will be shorter, probably around 30 minutes to 40 minutes, 20 minutes on some cases, depending. And yeah, I really like this so far. This is giving me a lot of nostalgia. Oh, and the best kind too. The best kind. The warm, just friendly, like slice of life vibes kind. Oh, I love it. So with that in mind, I give my completionist rating of finish it. Wait, what? But I'm only in the beginning. Why am I quoting the completionist? What the heck? I don't know how to end this video. See ya!